Another interesting snippet about science from Ruth Dircks, inaugural winner of the Prime Minister's Prize for Excellence in Science Teaching in Secondary Schools.
Last time I spoke, I finished by asking, how do we help young people enjoy learning about science? How do we encourage enthusiasm for discovery? In this talk, I want to consider what we can all do when we interact with children. Let's start with coming home from school. Children arriving home from school are frequently asked what they did at school that day. The response is often nothing, isn't it? Maybe kids respond like that because what they really mean is nothing remarkable. Or perhaps after a busy day at school, it is impossible for a child to pick out any particular thing. I think you might get a better response if the question is, what was the best thing that happened at school today? And this can lead to a discussion about why it was so good. Or, if the child is disgruntled, the question could be, what was the worst thing that happened at school today? Which could well lead to a very helpful discussion about problems at school. While on the subject of questions, the way an answer is given can make a big difference to a child's continued interest, and it often helps to respond to an inquiring question by another question. For example, if the child asks why you're getting new tyres for the family car, you could reply, because the old ones are worn out. On the other hand, you could offer a series of questions like, do you have a pencil rubber in your pencil case? When you use it, does it leave bits of rubber on the page? Is your rubber beginning to wear out? Do tyres rub on the road when they move along? And most intriguing of all, where does the rubber go? A good follow-up for older children would be to do the arithmetic associated with comparing the depth of tread on a new tyre with that on an old tyre, calculating the area of the surface of the 4 tyres, and working out the amount of rubber lost. And the question still is, where did all that rubber go? I hope I've convinced you that how you respond to questions can be a very important part of the learning process, and I will say more about questions next time.
Ruth Dircks Science Snippets are brought to you by the Paterson Allyn Williams Science Hub.